Thank you so much. I see that it's been women speaking, asking questions. So this question is coming from a masculine energy. Does the book speak about the power struggle between men and women? As we see it from radical theory and the things that are trending on X social media platform, that we have women who have developed this syndrome. I don't know how I actually put it across the correct way. What a man can do, a woman can do better. And these things, I think, are contributing much into the falling of so many marriages. Can you answer? Thank you.
The society we are now living in has missed some bases in weighing a lot on preparing women for marriage and doing very little, if nothing, in terms of preparing the men for the same marriage. And what messes up my mind is that many of you who are Christians would say you don't have nothing to do with culture. And in the midst of nothing to do with culture, you throw away culture with respect. How do you bring back the same culture in terms of children learning to respect each other when you undermine the very institution, when you're bringing the children? So it's a conundrum if it is not a chaotic space. So these issues you're addressing of these negative energies, I don't even want to attend to the question because it's a superficial question. That does not want to address the fundamental issues which are at the bottom. So you would take me to run and chase some rabbits in some up holes. The question is, what has gone wrong in terms of our societal structure? In a nutshell, I've studied extensively the cultures of the Xhosas and the Zulus, the Ngunis, which is on my mother's side. There's a process they call ukoluka. Say it after me. One more time. Ukoluka is the process of circumcision when boys are taken for rites of passage. Let me use a more respectable word. When they're taken for rites of passage. And then they do their cutting and whatever. And then via luka, ukoluka, they take some threads or whatever, tree bark or whatever they have, and then they tie to avoid bleeding, while it is healing. So via luka, they tie that thing every morning, they remove the old one, they put, which is the most painful thing for some of us who've gone through that. The most painful thing of the whole process is the tying and the untying. Because when you tie it, they tie it tight. Then blood and skin, they stick to the rope in the morning. Then they they remove it and then they tie it again. So by luka, but it's not about ukuluka. Ukuluka is they are not looking about luki, just the instrument. They're luka ingqondo. They're stitching your brain, introducing you to your tool, its function and its uses. Also in order, you are now a man. That's what they'll be telling you. You're crying, they say, eating in order. Say I'm a man. And they pull it off and blood is oozing out. Eating in order. Say I am a man. Go through that pain for the 2 weeks, 3 weeks when they're doing that thing. But that's not what the story is. The story is Malukazana. Malukazana is the daughter. Malukazana is the woman. So the whole process you call Luka. Olukela umalukazana. And malukazana, who is the woman, you cannot hang around with umuntu ongolukanga. You cannot hang around someone who is not weaved in their heads. Because malukazana means the one who weaves 100. The one zana, unoruka zana, malukazana, uchaita vana 100. Unoita vana say 100, numunhu zina kuruka. Usingazi kuti shumba yake inoshanda sei. And the tradition, therefore, of male and female education must be done in balance so that we don't produce one generation of women that must endure marriages of torture and abuse, in the sense that so for me, your question, young man, speaks of cultural structures. What do we do to recover and resuscitate? And my position right now in my old age, I don't care what Christianity and Islam says. Don't even talk to me about it. Because what's most important, when Christianity is at 70% in Zimbabwe, our divorce rate is also at 70%.